gosh. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Hello, I'm back.
So Daria's back with us today. We're just getting started. We don't have anybody popping in yet. So what is funny is we were just talking away, and I'm digging through scraps, looking for stuff, and I looked up, and it was showtime. So we were not paying attention. We were busy chatting, and so we might have been. We pretty much got started on time, I think.
Yeah,
So
it's enough.
yeah. So anyway, if you're out there and watching, I know we've at least got one lurker. Hello and welcome. So we're going to be working with some fall products today, and I'm just going to kind of get mine organized, and we'll just show what we've got. I'm going to put you on the big screen and let you show what you're working with. I think yours is pretty fun because everybody's been talking about the craft-a-ween. I just moved us. There we go. Hang on.
Sure, I'm hanging.
There you go. Now you're on the big screen.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
Denise. Welcome.
Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna just do day one of the Craft-A-Ween. I think most people have seen that it's this little vampire. He's adorable.
That's so cute. Now, you were showing me that, and I was digging through stuff. So this is how it comes in a
Yeah,
little.
I hope the advent calendar comes this way. It's wonderful. They come in these envelopes, and then you open the front does not tell you what's inside.
Yeah.
So it's still a surprise when you open it. And then there's a picture of what it actually is, and then the dies are attached there.
I
And
love that because you could
do.
store it that way, don't you
Yep,
think? I think I'd
exactly.
cut a magnet sheet to be that
Yeah,
size.
right here. And yeah, that's
That is fantastic. I hope you're right. I hope they do and I have that calendar laying on my desk. I can show it, but I mean, I've got it. So
oh,
I hope that it is similar to that.
smaller
So
box. Maybe it is.
yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't opened it. I'm saving it. So
Okay. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know if I can get it. Then I'm going back to September of 24. I have never used this little frog. He's adorable. And
so cute.
I know. So I decided to use him. A stencil from September of 24. It's a pumpkin here. There we go. A pumpkin stencil.
Oh, that's cute too.
It's to make a background. And then I'm going to, and then also can't really see is the little scarecrow.
Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, you got some fun stuff.
Yeah, this is from September clubs, also last year's clubs. And then I saw this. Somebody else was using it, and I said, I think I've got that. And it's the all season autumn Better Press sentiments.
I think I have it too.
And it's got the die, the one plate and the one die that cuts everything out.
Don't you love them like that when they're one piece? I love that. I love just getting one stamp, one run of the die cut, and I've got several sentiments. I love that. So much fun.
And then I'm working with some really old paper. It's called Finished in a Flash Halloween Kit from Hot Off the Press. And yes, almost finished with this pad, but I figured it's a good one. It's a Halloween pad. So
fun.
That's what I'll be working with. I hope.
Cool. All right. I'm going to run through what I've got. Daria, she gets to be the more prepared one this time. You guys, Denise, you were in my live last night. So, I was working late last evening on that live and cranked out some cards. So I'm not very well prepared for this, but I've got a few things. So I'll just show you what I've got. This is, I'm going to have to show. I didn't print out the individual pages for this, but I basically have got the Autumn Alpha, which is this one here. And it's just some autumn alphabets, and they're just little tiny letters, and they're, really chunky shaped, super cute font for that. And this is the collection from Kelly Bangs. This is her newest collection that just got released from Spellbinders. And I have got the um, Changing Trees, which these are some real, I don't know, just very simple trees. There's a better word that I could use for it. But anyway, you've got the trees and then the leaves, and they're just really simple, basic shapes. And I've got that. And then I've got the falling leaves, and I've marked it as falling labels. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that label, but this is falling leaves. So you've got all of the different leaves, and you've got a bunch of little pine cones and the little toppers and just some veining for the leaves and stuff so that you can layer up. And these are some real basic designs. And then also included in this collection is the, it's called Documenting Labels. And there's all kinds of tags that you can use. And there's some, so seasons and fall and autumn and cozy and
Oh, nice.
leaves and noted, just some different pieces. So that's what I've got. I also have a better press plate that is called Autumn Sentiments. And it's
Oh,
one
okay.
like Daria's, where it has 3 sentiments and then they all cut out together. And I had already stamped them and showed them on another live. Actually, it's another video that's not released yet, but I went ahead and die cut them out for today. We've got Sending Autumn Cheer, Grateful for You, and Gather and Give Thanks. So I'm hoping to come up with some type of a fall leafy autumn card today, and that's what I'm working with. So I've done some die cutting out of this panel, and I took that dimpled 3D embossing folder that I was using last night, and I pressed that. So that will be part of a background. Anyway, so that's what I've got. I need to get some, I don't, pattern paper or something just to add to it. But we're going to go back to our side-by-side view. Should we do it like this, or... That's not bad. Can you stay in frame? Can you see this, Daria? Can you stay in frame if I do like that, or should we do this? Okay.
No, yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I'll
All
just
right.
keep looking up to make sure that I'm there.
I've got my computer kind of in there, so I'm gonna bring my desk down and then bring it back up, and it'll kind of bring it in a little bit better there. And that way you're not looking at my laptop. That's what the blue thing is. So we'll move that a little bit. And I'll
Okay.
bring my stool in. Anyway, so let's just get crafting. So you have any adventures from your trip that you're willing to share?
Um, it was busy. 5 grandkids ranging from 17 to 4. Yeah, fortunately, the older ones did help out with the little ones.
Oh,
But the
that's nice.
weather was fantastic. It was sunny just about every day. We had a few drops of rain one day, but not much. And the weather was warm during the day, but nice and cool in the evenings, and the humidity was low. And yeah, it was like a perfect week.
Great.
And
That's
of course,
awesome.
my pessimistic view was, okay, so what's going to happen next week?
Well, now just stay positive and
Yeah.
let's see. So, I'm gonna do. I think I've got some pretty plain. I was telling Daria I have no um, dark brown paper. So I've got some craft and I've got some lighter brown. And so I think I'm going to do a little bit of maybe ink blending on these just to add some color to it or whatever. And I've got my waffle flower sticky mat and my Misty, so I'm going to pull it out and we'll use it to hold my things in place. And I do have the dogs. They came this morning, and so they're going to be here for the next week. And so if you hear noises, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
probably be.
and if you hear a loud boom and I disappear, it means the house exploded. But they're moving our gas line today.
I guess they don't feel concerned, or they would have had you move out, go out of the house for a day or
Well, they
something.
were
So,
punching the lines into the ground because they just dig a small hole and then they punch the line through the earth to get where it's going, and it shook the whole house. I'm sitting there and the whole house is shaking.
oh wow,
I'm going downstairs.
like whoa, yeah.
Leaving, and the one cat is hiding.
Yeah, I don't blame.
She is not liking this at all. The other cat's sitting in the window watching everything.
Checking it all out. Okay.
Yep. Guess you know which one that is, right? The one in the window? That's Tux.
A tux. Okay.
Yep.
I made a cat on my Yana's city holiday card, like with the tuxedo with the white chest.
Yep. That's my Tuxie.
Yeah. I thought, oh, that'd make it more interesting. I also the dog, I cut it out in white and made it like a Dalmatian.
Yeah,
Just
and
tried to make it.
and it really did make a difference.
That's just a random thought I had. I was thinking I would ink blend it and just make it a color, and then I thought, oh, I'll just make it a multicolored dog. So I'm trying to broaden my horizons a little bit. Think outside the box.
Yeah, well, you're
So,
doing well. You're
well,
doing
thank
very
you.
well.
Thank you. Thank you. So I don't know where everybody is today. It's kind of a slim pickings on the crowd. I don't know if,
I don't know. They knew I was back. They
oh,
said, "Oh no, she's
yeah.
coming back. We're leaving."
I doubt that. So last night on my live, which you were only there for a bit, we talked about the Seaspiration and the ice cream social at the church. Well, my sister and Kelly, my cousin, said, I'm watching you play. And I was like, how's she watching me play? Well, my sister had posted it on Facebook. And I was like, ah! So I was a little bit embarrassed. But anyway, I don't know why. I play
Every Sunday, yeah.
every Sunday at church, so I shouldn't be embarrassed. I'm trying to figure this out. How I want to do it. Maybe I want to put some dark ink on this. Anyway, these are just like trees that are just very basically, I guess, drawn and die cut out. They're what's the word I'm looking for?
Simplistic.
Huh?
Simplistic.
Simplistic. Yeah, that would work. That would be a word that would work. And I almost hate to, they kind of show this one on the page here, just on the stem, but you almost hate to cover it up, you know. And then some of them they show where you lay them on top, like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
you could do it that way. So I don't know. I might do a little bit both. And I bet that the different, like this one is shaped kind of in a circular motion, probably goes more with that tree.
Oh,
And
okay.
then,
Okay.
and then this one is probably more of that tree. I think that's probably how it goes. Anyway, I'm just going to add some ink to it and try to give it a little bit of extra color and make it look a little bit more interesting. So, anywho, so we're last night was Christmas and we're back to fall. So
Yeah.
you never know what season we're going to be in here. And it's actually summer. So kids' first day of school for the boys, and I got little pictures, and they look so cute with their little backpacks. And then Westy, because he's going a full day, he's got a lunchbox too.
Whoa.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. He has been doing better, like not taking a nap every day.
Okay.
But some days he does take a nap, but they do allow for nap time. So if he needs
Oh,
to,
wow.
because it is preschool, you know.
Oh,
And
okay. Okay.
so, because he's only 4,
Yeah.
and then Gunner just turned 3, so this half day is going to be, it'll be interesting for him. But he has got the teacher that Westy had last year, and I adore her. She is the most positive gal. I just loved her. She's so lovely.
So
Anyway,
we'll be going back probably mid-September because they first have to get the high school kids ready
oh yeah.
to teach, and then he'll be going back. We asked him if he's looking forward to it. He kind of went, nah.
Oh, now Hannah's boys and Harper have been back. They started last week, so they've been back. And and Harper went to the junior high, so that was a new thing for her.
Wow.
and she loved it. So Courtney said
That's
she had
good.
a fantastic first day, which I'm glad for her. But she loved it. So
I think I need something else here. It's too simple. Yeah, Jana's not here.
yeah, I wonder where she is.
It's making me sad because I'm making this
Um,
card for her.
Oh, she's missing it. I don't know.
Maybe I'll
She
hold
might
off.
show up. She
Yeah.
might show up. I don't know if she's got something going on. I heard from her this morning. Usually I get kind of a good, a good morning message from her.
Okay.
So, but I don't think I've heard from her this morning. So hopefully all is well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she slept in.
Maybe, and good for her if she did,
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah, I
okay.
slept in 5:30. Yeah.
That's good. I woke up, I think it was almost 5, and then I went out on the sectional so that I wouldn't wake Pat up, and then I fell back asleep. But we knew that Hannah was bringing the dogs early,
Okay.
so
I,
anyway,
I'm I'm here, but I'm just looking for something.
that's all right. So I'm gonna get my trees all assembled here. We'll see what we can do with it. There's Janet. Janet, we were just talking about you. We were worried that you, because I didn't check my phone because we were getting ready, but I said I hadn't heard from you yet, and usually I hear from you. And so we are like, where's Jana? So Daria said she's
I'm making
making
this
her,
card for you, but I will be right back.
okay, yeah, she's making the card for you. It's based on something that, hey, Jim, hey, I missed you last night. I was talking about you last night in the live. Oh, I know what it was. Normally, toward the end of my live, you always say thumbs up, everyone, and I was like, "Where's Jim to say thumbs up?" So I remembered to ask for a thumbs up, but missed you last night, Jim. So glad you're here this morning. So last night we had fun. If you haven't caught the replay, you might check it out, Jim. I worked with all of the Candy Christmas from Spellbinders, the train, the plane, the hot air, but actually I used the parachute instead of the hot air balloon, and then the gingerbread man. So let's see. Janice said she was up early and then took her some meds for her back and fell back asleep. Well,
Oh,
hopefully your back's feeling okay. And I'm not, I was telling Daria gets to be the more prepared person today because after
yeah.
that live last night, I basically cleaned up and then just,
And you can
um,
see how prepared I am.
well, you had to run and get something. You're
Oh,
cutting the train today. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. What colors do you think are you going to do? Have you got your color scheme planned out for it, Jana? I went wild. Spent too much time in the heat yesterday. Your MG symptoms are off the chart. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll just give you a little sneak peek in case you want to check it out. I did it in kind of the pinks and the purples, and that's the terrain. So we did 4 cards. I had it was a really lofty goal. I think we were about an hour and 45-minute long live. But I got all 4 of the cards and all 4 of the sets done. Now I didn't add the extra carts to the train, which I think will be fun to do, and I'll work with that later because I think that'll be super fun on maybe a slim line or a 5x7 or whatever. So you like the untraditional colors? Good, because I've been doing a lot of it. I have been doing a lot of non-traditional Christmas colors, but it's been fun. Okay, I didn't get the back piece of this die cut out. I was trying to die cut while we're getting ready and almost didn't go live at the right time because we were so busy yakking.
yep. Okay, oh, there it is. I knew I just took a die out. Now I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Man,
And I didn't have dark brown colored cardstock like I wanted, so I'm just bringing in some ink and just getting some of these things inked up. There we go. I'm going to use a different color on that. We'll go even darker, I think. So, well, I'm glad you're doing okay, Jim. You need to try and stay out of that heat. It has been hot. Our weather's been crazy. It's either been unseasonably cold or just terribly hot.
Oh, and here like I said, for the camping trip, it was just perfect. Cool in the evenings, warm during the day, sunny. I mean, it was perfect.
That's
all.
awesome. That's awesome. Love it.
All right. I'm looking for something.
I should bring in some orange too, or maybe just do the tips of the leaves, maybe. There we go.
I hope I'm staying in the picture, in the frame.
You are. You could go over just a little bit. It all involved winning a fire pit. Awesome. So you won a fire pit. That's cool. We have kind of a makeshift. We made our own. We just got some like cement decorative things that we made a circle and then kind of layered them up. So we've got kind of a makeshift fire pit that we have. And so we will do like Friday night fires is what we do. And it's really fun, like football season and stuff, when it's a little bit more crisp and everything. So very cool.
Yeah, we just have a ring, like the metal ring.
Yes. Yeah.
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 On some bricks. And
some people use I don't know what you have, but some people will use like the is it like a semi tire ring or something that they use? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. No, we just got that. And yes, the s'mores were fun.
Oh, yummy.
Everybody was enjoying the s'mores.
Yeah, we had one fire. I don't know, was it last week? Or maybe the week before, and Pat ran and got the stuff for s'mores, and we had s'mores, and that was good.
Yeah.
Always like that.
Yes. Everybody except Addison. Addison just liked her marshmallow and her chocolate. Not roasted, not toasted. Just give her.
Yeah. Just let her eat it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry now. Make me hungry. Okay, I need to find.
You don't eat, do you?
What'd you say?
I said you don't usually eat.
I don't eat breakfast, so we eat the brunch. Oh my gosh, where are these? Okay. I've got another set of stuff on my desk and I'm getting myself confused. Too much stuff out at once. So I found this, I had this storage box and I had a whole bunch of paper in it. And so I brought in some other colors that we can use. I found some brown and some darker green and stuff that I thought we could use as well. So I think I'll die cut out a few more things in some green. And eventually I'll start doing something with this. We shall see. Find my plates. So let's see. It's a 75-pound tabletop version. You had to get it to your cousin's an hour away. And needless to say, it won't fit in your Honda Civic. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
75-pound tabletop version. That sounds interesting. Now my kids have had some tabletop fire pits that were very decorative and really pretty, but we've never had that. We have this big area where we had a big above ground pool, and you guys have probably heard this story, but the pool decided to close itself one year while we were gone. We had it worked on. We had problems with one of the walls, and Pat knew it was a problem. And we had brought in a guy to fix it and the skimmer area. And Pat said, we need a new panel or a new, whatever the wall, the piece of the wall is. And the guy said, oh, no, you don't need that. You just need blah, blah, blah. And so he did the blah, 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 and did the skimmer, but didn't replace the wall. And it wasn't too long after that wall blew out. And I'm telling you, this was a big pool, and it blew so hard, it hit the pump, and it knocked like 3 like long panels of our privacy fence out, and it blew the
Wow.
rock. And it was all surrounded by the, the nice rock, decorative rock and everything. And it blew that rock into our front yard, and and we didn't know we were gone. We were
Wow.
actually, we were, we were gone, and my husband said our neighbor called, the guy that he plays pool with. I'm always saying that he's playing pool. Um, he said, something happened with your pool. And sure enough, we got home and the walls were blown out. Now I've got HIJK. I think this is L. I'm trying to determine what's L and but I tried to put them in alphabetical order. There's only a couple of them that are hard. The C was a little bit confusing to me, or the D, I've got that backwards. The D was a little confusing if they're turned around. So you want to take a minute. Q is a little bit different too. You want to take a minute and get them in order so you can figure out which ones they are. But anyway, so Jana loves that vampire that you've got there.
Yeah, well,
So,
Jan, look what I'm putting on the vampire. A wobble spring just for you.
and so I told you all that about the pool to say, once the pool was gone, we had this huge area. And so we set the fire pit up in that area and chairs around it. And I've got a beautiful wooden swing that my son-in-law made for me. And so that's why I told you the whole pool story, is that's how we wound up with a big fire pit area, was because we had this huge rock area in which our pool was in, and then the pool was gone. And Pat decided not to replace it. And which I missed that pool. I loved having the pool, but my oldest daughter that lives not very far from me has a pool. And so if we want to get in a pool, we can just go to her house and get in the pool. So
That's nice.
yeah, so that makes it nice.
We don't have anybody we don't know anybody. Around here, the season is so short that very few people actually have pools.
Yeah, yeah. Well, winter's so yucky in Indiana that when summer comes, everybody wants to do summertime things, and a pool is one of those things. So, all right, I'm going to die cut these out. We're going to have a variety of colors for this. I think I'm going to get a card together. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Whether I get them all done, I have 3 set, but at the rate I'm going, I thought this was going to be the easy one.
I've got my fall letters die cut out, and I'm just doing a couple different colors. So that's going to work. I think that'll be cute. All right. Those letters are really fun. All right. Just keep going, Shanna. You're getting there.
You can do this, Shanna.
I can do it. I can do it.
Do it. Yeah, I'm kind of ready. Came back yesterday from the camping trip, unpacked the camper, went out for dinner, stopped at the grandkids' house because they left a bunch of stuff, so we had to drop them off.
Oh, yeah.
Came home and crashed. That was it. That was my day yesterday.
Yeah. Some days are like that.
And woke up just long enough to turn around and go back to bed.
Your pre-nap. You had
My
a pre-nap.
There you go. That's good. That's good. There we go. All right.
I need to start doing something here. Okay.
I have to show him. I mean, I have to show him.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. So cute. Hey, Dawn, welcome.
This is for you, Jana. Wobbler.
She's got wobbler. I'm gonna run through the chat here. Jim says, "Cute Daria wobbler."
Thank you.
Dawn's joining us, and
Hi,
everybody's saying hi, hi to Dawn. And Jana is mentioning that she's live today for her Moody Monday on her
Okay.
channel. Now it's on her channel
Oh,
at
okay.
11:30 Central. So on
So
her
that's
channel.
12:30.
Okay, you got to keep me straight. I'm time zone challenged. I haven't tried to memorize the differences. I found that this brush dries up really quick. The other day I was trying to use it after I had used it, and I just couldn't get any ink off of it. So it dries up really fast.
Now, what brush is that? Oh,
It's just this is a Amazon brush. I need to get rid of them.
okay.
They're old and just what I
Yeah,
have.
I've got a bunch of those.
I've been using those Spellbinders brushes, and they're lovely. I love them. But I only have 4, and so I didn't really reserve them for like browns and dark colors like that. They're using them for more of my pinks and my blues and my oranges that I use more often than kind of the dark ones. Okay, I'm gonna lay this stuff aside, and we're gonna start to do something here. So we just got all kinds of trees and leaves and parts.
I am actually going to finish this entire card.
Yay.
Front, inside, and back.
All right. It can be done.
Yes. Yay.
I'm going to use this panel, but I die cut out of and just get it laid down on here. Let's get some of this ink out of the way. Good thing I labeled both the base, because I've got all my lids off and I was starting to put the wrong ones on the wrong ones. So.
Okay, well, the first card is done.
All right, let's see it.
Okay, this is the front of it.
Hang on, I'm going to make you.
Just
hang on. I'm getting you big here.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get my mouse to work. There we go.
It's simple, and it says enter if you dare.
Uh-huh.
And then when you pull I'll go this way, pull it off, that's where.
Oh my gosh, that is so fun.
So. And the back is finished, see?
That's a great card. Yeah, that's a great card.
I love wobblers, and this just called for a wobbler.
Yeah. I have wobblers, and I don't always think to pull them out. I think the last time I did a wobbler, I think Jim said, "Hey, Shanna, use a wobbler." And so I did. But
ideas. Jim has great ideas.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he also has buying influence, because he's always sending me stuff to buy, and I hook, line, and sinker.
Okay. Should I go with the more complicated or the easier?
I'll go for it. I'm doing such simple stuff. You might as well go complicated. Somebody's got to do something right on here.
Yeah, okay. This is the more complicated one.
Okay.
It's got a lot of little pieces.
Now we're flipped.
And,
oh, I'm just going to pause here for a minute. I'm getting a picture from, we have an app for the preschool, and they send pictures throughout the day to let you know how it's going. And I haven't looked at it, but their dad has, and he has sent me a picture of the littlest one, and he says, "Doing great." And he is sitting there. There's they've got like a wooden, I don't know, looks like almost like a firehouse or something. And Gunnar is sitting there with 2 other little boys, and it looks like they're just playing nicely together. So hallelujah.
Oh, terrific. Oh, great.
Oh, it's so cute. I'm glad to see that. And Courtney kept saying, "Oh, he's going to have separation anxiety from his brother." And I kept thinking, I think he'll do all right. So hopefully he will.
Well, even with camping last year, when we had the younger ones, bedtime was tough because they missed their parents. They wanted to do FaceTime with them before they went to sleep, everything else. Well, this year, the 2 older ones tired them out.
Oh, yeah.
They would tag out in the field and tired them out. So, Papa did the Bible reading and the prayer, and then he started singing a song. And Addison says, "No, that's not our song. This is our song. It's lullaby." So Papa she goes, "No, you don't know how to do it right. Let me do it."
Well, so they knew the drill then, and so that's awesome.
So she sang the song, and then they ran into the bunkhouse, jumped into their beds, covered themselves up, and went to
They were
sleep.
ready to go.
No problem.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, they did Vacation Bible School last week, so they had a little bit of structured time then. And Gunnar, he had a rougher time, but it was late. It was in the evening, and they're
Oh, yeah.
tired. When they're little like that, so I think he'll do better. In the morning, I'm sure he will crash as soon as they get him picked up. But anyway, so I'm just glad that so far so good.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, mercy. I'm glad to see that.
You love it when there's not a problem.
Yeah. Well, Westy, when he got started, he kind of had a rough start, and we had to run to school a couple times and pick him up a little early. But once he got in the groove, I mean, he would just march right in there and couldn't wait to go. In fact, toward the end of summer, he realizing summer's not over, but I mean, their summer, he was like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back to school. I'm ready. I want to go to school. I want to go to school, so he was ready to go.
Looks like I have to re-ink my villainous potion.
Oh.
And I haven't, this is the first time I'm using it, so apparently it must have dried out just sitting there.
Oh, no.
Well, I've got the re-inker.
Oh, that's nice. I don't have the re-inkers only a few of mine do I have the re-inkers for. I need to get them, so.
Oh, I usually buy them at the same time I buy
that's smart.
I
just got started, and I wasn't sure, I didn't know, am I going to like these? Is this going to be, and so I just bought the pads. And then once I bought a couple of them, I'm like, well, these are what I'm using. So I just need to buy more. And then I really just piecemealed it. And you'd be surprised at how little ink I have, considering, I do this on YouTube. I really don't. I have the distress oxides, and I've got just a handful of maybe 4 packs I might have like a 4-pack of Gina K, a 4-pack of Hero Arts, and some Craft and Kimmy. But other than that, I don't have a lot of inks.
Well, I started out with Stampin' Up.
Uh-huh.
So I've got just about all their inks until they came out with the new pads, and I didn't like them anymore. So,
hey, Jackie, welcome.
Hi.
Hey, Linda. Linda Gorman's here.
Hi, Linda.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Oh, yes, and I was talking about Jim kind of being the little instigator to buy. Janice says, and you are thankful for that Empress, and I am. I said last night I didn't think it was something that I needed, but boy, do I sure love it now that I have it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm still leaning towards getting the small one because, like I said, my Platinum 6 I have no problems with. It's the Scout that I'm having a difficult time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I remember how to put him back together.
I'm just assembling all these little fall bits and pieces here.
Yeah, I was telling Shanna, a friend of mine, Lee, showed me how to cut these. I don't know if you can see these. The ones that they punch out the words.
Hang on, I'm going to put you big so that you can show them that, because
the punch out the words, and a lot of times the papers don't punch out all the way. So she said what you do is take the paper you want your sentiment on, and put a heavy piece of cardstock behind it. I'm not sure how heavy this was. I think it's about 120 pounds. Anyway, and then you put it behind it. So when you cut it out, you peel it apart, and all the little bits stay inside the piece of cardstock that was behind it. And then you end up with
that
two
is so
sentiments.
Smart, very smart.
And it really, really works well. Now, I still run it back and forth a couple of times just to make sure, but it works really well.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you try to punch them out and save them and then try to lay them down, it's a lost cause. Hey, Pam, welcome.
Hello.
So we're fall crafting here. I've got the fall vibe going on, and she has got the Halloween vibe going on. And I'm just assembling little bits and pieces. I'm not getting anywhere fast. After my live last night, I cleaned up, and then I went to bed, and so I didn't prepare much for today. And I've got this set, this collection. I've linked this collection. That's not right. I have linked this collection in the description box below, so you can check it out if you're interested in it. It's a Kelly Bangs collection, and it's all of the falling leaves and labels and just all kinds of bits. Well, here's the thing. Let's go back to side by side.
Okay.
It has these really cute autumn alphabet. It's super cute, which I've die cut the fall out. And then we've got the falling leaves, the documenting labels, and then we've got the changing trees. And so that's what I'm working with. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't know what I'm going to do from a card standpoint. So I'm just putting the bits and pieces together, and we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, and I'm basically working on, what year? The September. Yep, I did have it here. Yep. September 24, I think it was, the club kits with the little scarecrow and I think the barn and the sunflowers came with it, but in a big die, but I'm not using that. I'm just using the small die and making it more Halloween-y than fallish.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, I haven't seen the fall products. Just got the Craftoween box. I'm working through it. Okay. So the first card, Pam, that Daria showed, I don't know if you were on there yet or not, but she did work with one of the Craftoween dies. And we were commenting how we loved how they packaged it as opposed to the Crafty Advent calendar, because you kind of got like a little sleeve that you can store it in. You could add a magnet to it, and you've got a great way to store it. I really like that. So very cool. Very, very cool. I didn't get that. I thought they were sending it to me, but I didn't get it, which is fine. When I got all of my, they released on the 10th. And when I got all the 810 products, I was like, oh my gosh, I got a lot to work through. So I didn't need something else. Okay, I'm almost there. We're getting there. We'll get this one down. And so this is my first week. I'm going to try and figure out what I'm doing with my life, because the boys are back to school. I know I want to call and get a hair appointment scheduled. I do know I want to do that. And today is not like any different, because normally I don't have them on Mondays. So today's just a normal day. But then the rest of the week is going to get really weird, because I'm going to be like, what do I do with myself? I don't have 2 children that are 17 months apart to chase after. So, and, usually we go around town and look at all the little construction things that are going on in town. That's not right. That one does not work for that. So my little golf cart rides that I do with my little buddies, I'm not going to be doing those either. So.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find something to fill
I know. And I've got all these toys in this craft room to play with. And thanks to Jay, I haven't seen Jay today. Sometimes he pops into our morning chats. Thanks to Jay, I have started to learn to play the dulcimer. So he had sent me, yeah, I didn't know if I told you that or not. He had sent me one night after on one of my lives, he said, what is that instrument that's hanging over your shoulder there? And I showed it to him. And he thought it was interesting. And then the next day, he had kind of been doing some research on YouTube, and he'd found this video of this gal that was playing and kind of tutorial. Dawn. Anyway, so then that prompted me to get it down off the wall, to tune it up, and then to find some quick tutorials to teach me how to play. And so I was practicing with it one night. And of course, everybody usually learns, when you learn to play the guitar, you learn Smoke on the Water riff as the first thing.
Of course.
Well, that happened to be what I learned on the dulcimer. And I went in and I told Pat, I said, look, I can play a riff. And of course, he's cracking up, because that's the only thing he can play on the guitar is Smoke on the Water. That he learned that. So
yeah.
Anyway, I'm laughing because Dawn says, first of all, she says, LOL, Shanna will be manic crafting to fill her time. And then she said, Shanna, if you start sitting on the construction sites alone, the neighbors will be wondering. They'll be like, who is this kook? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh boy. It's a small town, so a lot of people know. Of course, some of the people that, on construction are coming in from out of town, so they don't know who I am, but that is hilarious. Okay. So I think I'm going to get something. What are you working on now?
Yeah. I'm working on the little scarecrow.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm still here. I haven't blown up yet, so apparently they're doing the right thing out there.
Yeah.
They're replacing our gas line today.
I suppose they shut it off somewhere else.
Yes, they do.
And
They shut it off at the street.
okay, and then
they
so
have it
you
all
guys
marked and everything.
now you have gas forced air or
We have gas, hot water heat.
okay, so you're not
stove.
like but I mean your air conditioning is not you're not like scalding
No,
hot
our air
or-
conditioning, we have a split unit and
Okay.
it's electric, and so
Okay. I was wondering about that because I thought, well, you could be scalding there without any.
just our hot water, our stove, and our heat. That's gas.
Okay. All right. Okay. What am I going to use? I need to find some type of I'm going to use a die to kind of cover this up. And what do I do with all of them? All of my nesting dies have gone and hidden themselves. I hope you guys don't get tired of me using the same nesting dies over and over again. I just have my faves, and it's just they're my go-tos.
Yeah, I'm liking that new one that they came out with.
Oh gosh. Now, I don't know if this is it, but I've seen one that actually has scallops but has little holes in it. Is that the one you're talking about?
What I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I don't have that one. I want to get it because I've seen it. Tina Smith on Cards and Coffee Time has been using it, and I'm like, oh, why do I not have that die? That nested die, so I need to get it. But I do like this one that I have, the scallop one that I have. It's pretty because you've got some stitch, some regular, and some scallops.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Yeah, it's Bells and Bow scallop frame is what it is. Oh, I didn't go to the bottom.
I think I've got my, no, not
Wonder
finished.
how that happened. It didn't cut the bottom. I guess I don't. Maybe I need the shim because it's the Spellbinders cardstock and it's a little bit heavier. But I don't think I'm going to run it through again because I don't want to mess up my frame. So I'm going to do a little surgery here. This is what I do when I have a die cutting mishap.
I've done that too.
Bring in the knife.
There we go. Now I think he's done. My little scarecrow.
Okay, let's see. I want to get you big so I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
He's got two faces. He's got the pumpkin face, and then he's got one that looks like a little boy. I decided to go with the pumpkin one.
Oh, that's funny. Cute. All right. So I've got a lot of bits and pieces here, and I'm not sure how they're all going to come together. It looks like it's going to probably be 2 cards, maybe. And do I want another layer on there or not? Let's see. So I have these trees. These are kind of fun. We've got a Sending Autumn cheer sentiment that we could use. And I've got these fall letters that could be cute too. Cute. All right, we gotta go back side by side.
I really have no plans for this card. I'm just kind of working.
That's how I am. And I haven't done anything yet, but here's the little alpha letters, the autumn alpha. I think they're so cute.
Nice.
Hey, Pam.
Those are nice. Oh, I like those.
Welcome, Pam. Pam said she's
Hi, Pam.
groggy because she just woke up.
Well, thank you for waking up and joining us.
Pam, PJB is also Pam. Pam,
Okay.
PJB Stamper is also Pam. Stellar Crafts by Pam. So you guys are both Pams. And Pam hangs out in our crafty circles all the time, and we get to visit with her. So
Yes, I have seen her in different places.
yes, yes. And she can be a little ornery. So
Oh, okay.
she
There must
can.
be a
She
story.
can. Her and Dallas sometimes they'll have some fun. So I am trying to find the picture. I don't know. I guess I'll just do what I want to do. I feel like this one. I don't know if we want the stems on top or behind. I kind of like to see the stems on some of them.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
some of them you can put the
Oh, okay.
on the front or the back. I did the back on this one because that's kind of how they had it pictured, but I might do the front on this one and we'll just see. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I kind of like this fall, but then we have all these little things we could just add. And just make just a little fall card with all the little fall leaves and stuff and bring in some of these different colors.
Okay, I'm losing pieces again. Maybe one pumpkin will just have to go without a stem.
Yeah, I think I have 2 cards here. I just need to figure out what I'm doing with them. I just need a plan. Okay. We're going to come up with something.
It'll fall. You'll be fine. Yeah, I guess I'm missing a stem somewhere. Oh well. We'll make do.
All right. Hey, that happens. I hate when I lose a die.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I'm on the floor crawling around looking for it. That's not the one. Okay. I don't know. I've been on a vellum kick lately.
Ah, yes, I noticed that. Which is fine. I think vellum adds a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. I was just thinking I have so much color that I don't want to put another colored panel down, but I feel like I want another layer. So I thought, well, I could bring in a vellum layer and then that would give me another layer and it wouldn't take away from all the colors of all these things. So I need to do a couple of cards because I need to highlight the trees, but I know I'm kind of behind and we're already at the almost hour, but it'll be okay. We can do it. We can do it. Now I
get this one finished, maybe. We'll see.
I think I want to.
That vampire one took me a lot longer than I anticipated.
Oh, they're so cute though. We've got some cute cards going. I think I'm gonna do it like this, and we'll get them glued down, and then I'll be able to put glue behind it, I think. So I don't know. We're going for it.
Okay,
Let's see. Will the letters fit on the leaves or acorns? Ooh, you know what? I think, Jim, that's a good idea. They would fit on the bigger one. You could do it like that. And then here we go. Jim's giving us ideas.
Okay, Jim.
Oh my gosh. He's brilliant. He is brilliant. I need. Can I get that one on there? Oh, that's cute. Ooh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Jim, I'm telling you, you just got to come craft with me.
Where does Jim live?
I don't know. Oh, okay. So Pam said, I, I said ornery. Pam said sarcasm is my native
Oh,
language.
gotcha.
So,
There's
uh,
a difference between sarcasm and ornery.
Janice says, what? You sarcastic, Pam? And then Don says Jim is full of great ideas. He is, he
Yes,
is.
yes,
And
he
he's from
is.
New York, so he's a
Oh,
bit,
where in New York? It's a big state.
yeah.
Because I'm only 45 minutes from New
I
York.
was gonna say he's closer to you than he is me.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm just trying to, I can't put it on that one. I could put, no, I can't do that. Trying to work this out. Let me get it.
I don't know.
Can it work with the vines on there, or should I just do Central New York is what he's saying. I
Oh,
feel like I
okay.
need to put them on the ones that don't have the vines on there.
Finger Lakes region, Rochester, Syracuse.
Just naming all of them. I'm putting them on here, Jim. I'm doing it. We're gonna do this. I love the idea. Um, wish I'd have thought of it, but I didn't. But I'm glad you did.
Well, that's why we craft together.
That's what makes the life so fun, is because you could be really stumbling along and you don't know what you're doing, and then the chat will start saying, "Do this or try that," and the dogs are barking at somebody outside, so I don't know if that's. Sorry about that,
I'm
but that's what they're doing.
trying to get the cat hair out of my thing. You must have been visiting my craft room while I was gone.
Oh yeah. I wonder if there's somebody on my porch. Um, Daria, I'm gonna let you chit chat for a minute.
Okay,
I'm gonna go see what's
sure.
disturbing these dogs. I'll be right back.
Okay, sure. Anyway, yep. Our camping trip was great. I loved it. The kids loved it. They want to do it again. Even our 4-year-old grandson came home, took out his little camping toys and set up another campfire for himself and was roasting marshmallows over his pretend campfire. That was a
That's
cute
cute.
idea.
I could hear you. I was in the other room, but that is so cute.
Yeah.
Um, I think with this idea, I think we could actually probably, would you guys please knock it off? We could probably even put a tree on with our little bits and pieces, and I can make a card and have a finished product. I think that could be cute. Sort of cute.
I'm just keeping this one pretty non-dimensional.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just messing around here.
Maybe. Let's see. What do I think? Should I put
Oh, I don't like that.
So I guess I'll have to work on my third card on my own. Because I've got it put together. I've got to make it, right?
Oh, you're having better luck than I am. I'm just gonna lay the pan. We're just gonna start gluing stuff. We're just gonna glue it down. We're gonna get something
Now
done.
I'm just gluing stuff down, hoping it'll work out okay. Let's see. Hopefully I left room for this.
Dawn, your story about your grandson, Dawn said that's so sweet. She loves camping. It's such a great experience for kids.
It is. It really is. It kept him off the electronics and
Oh yeah. Janice says that she grew up camping with all of her cousins and grandparents and aunts and uncles. Great memories. So we didn't do a lot of camping. Did some little bit of camping um, on some youth group trips and stuff like that. But I didn't really do a lot of camping as a child, I don't think.
oh,
Um,
I
My
did.
sister did more because she was her kids were her oldest son was an Eagle Scout and she was a scout.
Oh, okay.
She into that, and so she did more of that than I did. But she had a wonderful camper, and kind of like you did,
Oh, yeah.
like you do. And so they did some. Oh, I didn't have that one laid down on there. They did, and I didn't mind that camping because I'm not much of a tent camper, but I didn't mind
Yeah.
doing that.
I've done it all, tent camping, wilderness camping. Now we're glamping. That's what
Yeah,
they accuse us of. You don't camp anymore, you glamp.
yeah. I like that. I think I could buy into that. But I'm a beachy. Okay, I like this. Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. I like a beachy vacation, so a lot of
Yeah, I'm
times
not
we
a
do
beach
that.
person. Nah, never have been. Like to hike a lot and um, walking through the woods and just different things like that.
Yeah, I like to hike. Now, we always had, when I was working, we had our strategic planning retreats in which the executive team would go to one of our uh, state parks, and we went there 3 times. We actually went 3 times a year for different things,
Oh, okay.
and we would always go hiking. And our marketing guy, he knew all about the stars. Good heavens! I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, I like looking at stars. We have a program in our state park that we take the kids to, and they have to talk about the different stars, and then people bring their fancy telescopes, and they even let the kids look through it, which I think is wonderful because that's very expensive equipment. And the grandkids just love looking at the stars and seeing the different things. So yeah, stargazing is one of our favorites too.
Oh yeah, anyway, he would take us on little hiking trails and it was really fun. So I just decided to shut the door and let him bark. So anyway, I like this cluster, Jim. This was a great idea.
What
And
was
I think it's
the idea? I didn't see it.
maybe pop up one tree over the other. Well, I was kind of layering
Oh,
that. So
okay.
yeah. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. And I think this one goes on the bottom because we don't have any of the limbs or anything and it's kind of just flat looking. So
Call,
I'm gonna
call me dumb, but where are the White Mountains?
where are the what?
White Mountains.
White
Dawn
Mountains.
said we used to go camping every year in the White Mountains with my girls.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I bumped that and I didn't see that. So yeah. Well, I'm sure she'll tell you.
I
Let's
hope
see.
so.
Roll down. Uh, oh, she said that's the way she's headed glamping after many years of tent camping, and they're in New Hampshire.
Oh, nice, nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So Jim said that too. So anyway,
yeah,
just thought
that's
I'm
not
not.
too far from us either.
Yeah, I was going to say that might be someplace you might want to
Yeah. Well,
check
next
out.
year we plan on doing a family trip to it's called Chip Oaks Plantation. It's just outside of Williamsburg. And we went there 25 years ago on September 11th.
Oh, really? Oh
Yes, so
no.
we are doing a 25-year reunion trip back there with the whole family again. Um, so
Cool.
it's one of our favorite places to camp. It's across the river from Jamestown, and the ferry is free, and it's only 5-minute ride from the campground to the ferry. And we take the ferry and then drive across, and
That
it's
sounds fun.
it's the girls' favorite thing to do, and they want their kids to be introduced to that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I'm going to do three, Jim. I'm going to use all three trees and I'm going to pop the one up over the two of them. And I think we're going to be able to use a good bit of this stuff on here. So fun. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do that. That stem is so thin.
I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this thing.
Oh my gosh, those dogs are still barking. I do not know
They're
what in the
barking
world
they're
they are
barking
barking at.
they're barking at the guys out here doing the gas.
All the way in Indiana.
Oh,
Uh,
yep.
we we've got some workers across the street, so they might be barking because of them. I don't know. No, I need my scissors. Where are they? Piled up everywhere. There they are. Try and cut some of these down. I'm gonna need some really thin ones for this tree stem.
All right.
Get it out.
In there.
I don't know if that's thin enough. It's gonna have to be thinner. Woo! We're getting nitty gritty with this. Okay, I think that'll help. There we go. So I've got just a tiny little bit of foam on the stem, there, or the tree trunk. I don't know if Pat's home yet or what. Them dogs have been going nuts. That's not gonna work. Okay. Okay, this is working, Jim. Thank you. All right, we're gonna put some glue on the back of this, see if we can get this positioned. Kind of smooth it out a little bit. Okay, I think we've got some good fall colors going here. I should have went ahead and put that on there because I could put some glue behind it as well. That looks cute. I like it. All right, I'm just gonna run a little bit of glue across here. There we go. Cute. Good idea, Jim. Let's see.
All right.
Pam said, let's go back to the chat here. Jim said, my cousin runs the Mountain Washington Cog Railroad in New Hampshire, and it's on his bucket list maybe next year.
Oh,
Very
no.
cool. And then Pam says that her parents grew up in New York City and vacations were in Rockaway Beach, so camping wasn't even a thought until her sisters were Girl Scouts. So no family camping trips for her. They went to the beach. Yeah, that's what we always did too.
Well, we spent our summers on my grandparents' farm. All the cousins got shipped off to the farm for the summer.
Oh, that's awesome.
All summer long.
That's a great experience for kids. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this laid down on there. Jim for the win. I'm glad he suggested I put these letters on here because I think it's cute and it enables me to get both my trees and my little leaves and bits on there. I think it looks cute. It turned out pretty good. So fall. And then I could add sending autumn cheer, but I don't think.
I think it's done. I didn't do the inside yet, so I have to figure that out. But I think I got I don't know, do I need the third bat here somewhere?
Hold it up. Let's take a look.
This is just the 2 bats, and then I'm trying to figure out if I need a third one here somewhere.
I kind of like it, but I mean, you've got, the 2 bats and then the.
Yeah, I think I'll go with 3 because it fills up the sky.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And I'll get this laid down on there, and at least I will have made a card. I've got sending autumn cheer, and we've got the fall on there. Super cute. And then I've got all these leaves that I could do something else with at another time. So you guys, I've been known as being the speedy crafter, but evidently I'm starting to slow down in my old age here because I'm not getting as many cards. Of course, last night, I think I did pretty good last night. We got 4 cards done last night, and that was pretty good. Is that gonna stick? Need to press on there for a little bit.
No.
Very cute. We could have some leaves on the ground, but I feel like the scale is kind of off with our trees. pine cone down there. That's kind of cute. I like that. I might add that. I call this a pine cone. This is an acorn. I don't know why I said pine cone. I think I've been saying pine cone the whole time. It's an
We
acorn.
knew what you meant. We knew
Okay.
what.
Well, I'm glad you knew what I meant.
All righty, let's
All right.
do the inside if I can.
All right. Oh, thumbs up, making up for last night. Thanks, Jim. He's suggesting everybody consider giving me a thumbs up for the live. And I've got you big right now, but I'm going to switch me over and I'm going to show my card that it's the
Okay.
only thing. It's the only thing I'm getting done today. So, but I think it's really cute and it would not have been
Oh,
near
I
as
like
cute.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, if
I
Jim
do.
hadn't suggested putting the letters on the different bits. I think that's how you pulled the whole thing together with the two different sets, or the three different sets, because we had the falling leaves, we had the autumn alpha, and then we had the changing trees. And so I think that's how we were able to just pull everything together and kind of use all of it. I think it looks really cute. So Janice said I was in turbo mode last night. I was surprised because I thought, man, I'm biting off more than I can chew with all those die sets. But fortunately, I did do, the die cutting in advance. So I had most of it. I had to do a little bit of die cutting on there, but had most of it ready to go. So it worked out. But anyway, so thank you, everyone. Everyone's saying sweet card and that. So you want to run through what you got? Are you finished on that last one? Or?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, I'm gonna make you big, and I want you to show all of yours. You get to be the superstar today, and I'm gonna actually make it really big so I can get a real big view of it there.
Okay, well, this is the first card I made, and it's very simple on the outside, but it says enter if you dare.
I think this is deceiving. When you look at this card, you're like, oh, it's kind of
Yeah.
plain,
Then
and
you
then
open it up,
pow.
and there he is, a little
Yeah,
a vampire.
yeah, that card is so much fun. It's just
Yeah.
like surprise.
Yep. That's why I kind of kept the front simple, so it'd be
Yeah,
a surprise as you open it up.
yeah, I love it. I think it's fantastic.
And then this is my little scarecrow in the field.
Uh-huh. So cute.
There we go. Yep, there we go.
Very
So
cute.
in the inside, I just put a happy Halloween in there.
That's a fun
But
font.
it's just a little pumpkin on the front. So
Very
okay,
cute.
those are my two cards.
All right. Well, we got 3 cards made. You did 2 and I did 1. So we had a little crafty chat and kind of caught up with everybody and introduced some new friends to each other. So that's kind of nice. So anyway, love the wobbler, Pam says.
Thanks, Pam.
Great projects by both. And
Thank you.
Jim said those pumpkins would look great under Shanna's trees.
Oh,
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? That's great. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to let you guys go. We've been on for, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes. So, hour and 14 minutes. But glad you guys could join us. Glad that Daria's back. Now, what's your schedule next week? You're not available, right?
I'm available next week, then not for the next 3.
You're not available for the next 3.
No,
Okay.
I am available next week. I'm available for the 18th.
Okay. So you are available. Okay.
And
all
then
right.
the next 3, I'm gone.
Okay. All right. So anyway, but we'll do something next week, and then the following weeks, we might bring some friends on. Jana, we were trying to work out a chance that we could get together, so hopefully we can work it out. But don't forget, Jana's going live on her channel at
12:30 Eastern time.
Is it 12:30 Eastern, which is
Yeah.
1:30 Central, right?
No, 11:30 Central.
Oh, okay. I knew she had said it, but I just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
it's 11:30 Central, 12:30 Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you
All
guys be
right.
sure and check that out. And thanks for watching. We'll have a
Yes,
great,
being
hope that you have a great week, and we'll see you in all the crafty spaces. So take
Okay.
care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.